Okay. It was done well. All right. We all knew what was going to happen this episode. The title itself just lays it all out there, gives it away. And I'm not even talking about, like, from last week with the preview. I think the title of this episode was leaked a few weeks before that, so we all knew what was coming. This is Dragon Ball Super episode 128 review, and the title, of course, is Noble Pride to the End, Vegeta Falls. So, oh gee, I wonder what was I thought this was gonna be the episode where we cut back to the island, where we see Goten and Trunks protecting the nature preserve, and Marin's power is truly revealed. Yeah, I thought that's what we were gonna do this week, but no, we got some emotional bullcrap with Vegeta fighting a losing battle against the tank that is Jiren. Oh, that was such a disappointing result. It kind of makes me think, whenever I release these episode reviews right after the episode drops, as is the case with this one, I have to be very careful what I title it. Like, I think it was the Gohan episode one. Like, I can't just title the review, Gohan loses this week, because everyone gets upset. Like, hey, that's a spoiler. I haven't seen the episode yet. It just dropped an hour ago. You're spoiling it, Tekking. Well, you know what? You can't complain this week. It's in the title itself, Vegeta Falls, so not my fault this week. Blame the actual animation company. Okay, so I am glad they did not milk this. That's a positive right out of the gate. And they could have. They could have easily just been slowly jerking this off. Okay, like, I thought the way that this episode was going to go was half of it was gonna be the typical Vegeta, like, I'm not going down, da-da-da-da-da, Final Flash, Gallic Gun, Big Bang! He's just gonna blow his load over Jiren. We're not even, 5 minutes into this, and I've already made, 3 sexual innuendos. But anyway, yeah, just unloading on him. And then we're gonna get the, the big reveal, like, oh, he does all this crap against Jiren, and it's nothing, doesn't even phase the dude. Then we get the eye catcher for the middle of the episode, like, da-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. And then we cut back, and Jiren's just slamming the crap out of him. And then that's when we get all the emotional stuff with Vegeta. And then Vegeta finally gets knocked off at the end of the episode. And then Goku stands up. And then that's the moment between Goku and Jiren. And that's where the episode was going to end. We actually didn't get it that way. At least not entirely that way. Some of that still happened. But no, we don't screw around with the whole idea of, Vegeta just, having all this battle, all this ki all of a sudden, just unloading on Jiren. It gets right into the nitty-gritty. Jiren is just lording over Vegeta, and he's just like, you cannot win. And Vegeta's down to just basic martial arts, really. Just punches and kicks, and he throws. He tries to, I guess, rip Jiren's arm off at one point. Like, I'm at least gonna take your arm down with me. But it doesn't work out. Jiren doesn't really do anything all that special, just kind of blocks him. At one point, when Vegeta's about ready to rip off his arm, he just powers up his arm really quick with that, flame ki he's got, and that sends Vegeta spiraling back. And Vegeta gets a final flash off at one point, which, at this point, that's probably got to have as much energy as a freaking pop gun. So, and it's very emotional soundtrack that's playing in the background, and he just keeps getting back up over and over again. Now, here's the kicker. There are many moments here in the beginning of this where Jiren could have easily knocked off Vegeta. There was really no excuse for that. Like, if Jiren wanted to knock him off, he could. Case in point, there's a moment where, first Jiren just socks Vegeta right in the face, and it isn't like, normal battle damage in Dragon Ball when characters get knocked around and they just get more scuffs all over their body and vague bruise, cut, dirt, things. No, there's one point where Jiren slams him right in the face, and Vegeta has, a swollen black eye, and so there's a moment that happens, and then he gets knocked off the side, and there's a moment where he's hanging on, and he stops, he's falling, and then, and I'm sitting there thinking, oh, it was either Goku or it was Frieza. There's no one else left in the tournament aside from Jiren. Or it could have been Jiren. It could have been like, you're not falling off yet. I'm gonna pummel you some more. And the camera slowly pans up to see what caught Vegeta's fall. And it wasn't Goku. It wasn't Vegeta. It wasn't Jiren. It wasn't even Frieza. It kind of was Vegeta. It was his shoe. It was his shoe! That his boot that got snagged on a piece of rubble. Well, that's why you double knot, kids. Let me tell you something. when you are going to a multi-universal fighting tournament, make sure to tie your damn boots. Make sure to get them on tight, because they could save your life, boys and girls. So what I mean is, at that moment, Jiren could just, like, shoot off a pot shot, blow up that piece of rock, and then Vegeta could just fall down. But no, Vegeta gets back up after a little vision from Bulma. He's like, Vegeta, what are you doing? Get up. And he's like, let me sleep a little longer, woman. Ugh. By the way, I was wondering, did they get a new voice actress for Bulma in this? Because, like, the flashback scenes, the visions that Vegeta's having. I could have thought, like, they could have also, because they used the scene later on when Bulma's cheering everybody on, like, her last, words, it was, everyone, we're counting on you. So they could have just went back and used, like, stock audio from previous scenes, just, like, added a new, image over. They probably just did that. But yeah, so Vegeta gets back up, and, gets off a final flash, doesn't phase Jiren, doesn't do anything to him, and it's just like, I couldn't protect, I couldn't, live up to my promise with Kaba, Universe 7 will win, and Jiren's just like, you're gonna lose, and so finally, a little bit before halfway through the episode, that's when Jiren just knocks him off, and he falls, and you know what, this really is emotional shit, because the entire time this is going down, all the emotion that's, like, just building through this scene, I'm remembering when we first saw Vegeta, when we first met the dude, back in the Saiyan saga, and I know this has been analyzed to death, the journey of the Saiyan Prince Vegeta. It's so many videos have been made about this on, the journey he's made from the Saiyan saga, ruthless, basically just mercenary, going around just slaughtering for Frieza, and now here he is, wanting to protect the Earth, family man, loves his wife, loves his children, bit of a stoic, bit of a kind of hardened guy. That's just his personality, but he really has, the character arc has just been great. Probably the height of it is still the moment where he delved into, like, when he was the Majin, and then after that he came back and sacrificed himself to save the Earth for trying to take out Bout. That's still, I think, the high mark of his character arc. But this was still really freaking emotional and powerful here. Not just for his family, but also Kaba. This is you gotta understand the weight that is on Vegeta's shoulders right now. His impeccably chiseled, broad shoulders. He had to deal with the annihilation of his entire race, and he couldn't do shit about that. Alright, he was a child when Frieza decided to kaboom the entire freaking, planet Vegeta. His father, everybody he knew, his entire family just gone, right? And slowly but surely, he builds up, meaning again while he arrives on Earth. And, he gets his family, a rival in Kakarot. Hey, my race is not all gone. Here's Kakarot, and he's my rival. Okay, great. But then you discover that other universes are a thing, and you discover, holy crap, there's an entire other... I have a second chance at this. There's a whole other planet... Sadala, and there's Kaba, and there's a whole race of Saiyans, and there's that moment where Kaba's like, you're just like the king of our planet, and Vegeta's like, well, take me to meet him sometime, and it's just like this whole new moment, and it's gone, just like that, all over again, and he couldn't do dick to stop it this time either. So you just imagine at that moment when he's crying, like, he tries, like, you know what, it's not, no, I'm not again, I'm not having this crap happen again, I'm gonna win this damn tournament, get the damn Dragon Balls, and I'm gonna wish that freaking universe back, and I'm gonna go and visit Planet Sadala, and I'm gonna hang out with Kaba, and I'm gonna get a second chance with my race, and damn it, and he falls, and he loses, of course, he gets benched, they give him a sensu, he gets back up, and then that's that. Right before he leaves, though, right before he's about to get, sent to the bleachers, he sends his last remaining key over to Goku, who receives it. It gets recovered a little bit, and Goku stands back up, goes Super Saiyan Blue, and is like, all right, let's get the fight on. So that's really the bulk of the episode. Like, that's really the emotion that comes from it. That's what this episode really is going to get points from me, and I think a lot of other people. The rest of this... doesn't really do much for Goku or Jiren. There's a moment where Vegeta's fighting Jiren and he's like, "You emotionless bastard," and I'm thinking, not wrong. Of course, Jiren's like, what do you put so much trust in? Trust is meaningless. Strength is absolute. And I finally get it. I was like, oh, I get Jiren's mentality, finally. I should have figured this out last week or the week before that. It's the whole might makes right mentality. That's what he's peddling. That's what it is. Like, it's only the strongest that get to have absolute control and power. That's what he represents. I'm like, oh, I hate that argument. I hate that concept. So, because like think of all the faults that come with that. Like it's all about strength. Strength's the only thing that matters. Strength is trust. Strength is justice. I'm like, okay, but by that logic, the evildoer that slaughtered your entire family and your teacher and a bunch of your fellow comrades in arms, he had strength, so he was stronger than you, so I guess that's proper justice there. I guess Jiren's logic is, yes, it was, but then I got stronger, and now I'm true justice. I guess that's the general concept with Jiren. I'll become the absolute strongest, no one above me, and then therefore, so what I say is justice. But his it's still just strength is justice. So I mean, come on, Jiren, give me something to go off. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Give me something beyond just pure strength. Like I don't know, just pick one of the virtues. I don't care which one. Just he's like, okay, I am the strongest in the universe, so my strength is justice, and what I say is justice is valor, honor, humility. Just pick something. I would say he does have legitimate pride, or at least he has admiration of pride, all right? Because, like I said, he could have knocked off Vegeta plenty of times, and he didn't, and he really did fight him. It really did seem like Jiren's like, you keep getting back up, but I'm gonna fight you like a warrior because I do have pride. I mean, he is a pride trooper after all, but he doesn't really seem to fit in with the rest of that clique. Don't just say, well, he's a pride trooper, therefore he must have pride, because, not necessarily. But I think that it's like, what are you trying to do with him here? It's like, okay, you seem to be kind of giving him an idea of like, oh, he appreciates pride, he respects the pride of Vegeta, but then you're also trying to push, strength is everything. Nothing else is before strength. Strength's absolute. I'm like, which one are you going with here? Okay, whatever. Okay, so the rest of the episode is Goku and Jiren. Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue, does nothing. I don't know why you think it would, but he tries. I guess he can't really master Ultra Instinct. He's used it twice. The first time was just kind of like a what the hell. Second time against Kefla, I think he kind of was like, I can kind of control this now. So I was hoping that he'd be sitting there like, come on, Ultra Instinct. I gotta figure out a way to Ultra Instinct. Okay, remember how I fought against Jiren that first time? Remember my fight against Kefla? Come on, Ultra Instinct. Because that's the only thing that you're going to be able to use to fight him. Finally, he does initiate it. And how it comes about is he's on the edge. He's powered down. Jiren's about to deliver the finishing blow. Everyone's like, oh, one more hit and it's over. And then that's when Goku, it all goes slow-mo. And he starts flashing back to all of the members of Universe 7 are like appearing in his mind, like 17 sacrifice, sacrificing others is pretty human, and then here's Piccolo, like Son, go, Roshi, Goku, go, Gohan's there, and I'm just gonna throw up the one with 18, because she's hot, so we gotta throw up the one with her, but they all have their little moments where they appear as little visages over Goku, and he begins to reminisce, and is like, I have the power! Da-na-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, dun-dun-dun. I don't think we get the theme in this one. Oh, wait, do we? I don't remember it, but we probably did get it, because that's what usually cues up. So, okay, finally, all right. I'm happy about that, because they could have milked that, too. They could have had, what is this, episode 128? They could have had episode 128, just Vegeta all episode, and then 129 could have been Goku and Jiren, and at the very end it could have been, okay, now Ultra Instinct, and then 130 could have been Goku beating down Jiren, and then 131 is the happy everyone's cool episode, the end. But no, okay, they're moving this along. Okay, so we got 3 episodes remaining. Holy crap. 3 episodes remaining. We still have Frieza that's lurking around, and I really do, because, hey, Ultra Instinct Goku right now, he could win this whole thing, and I'll tell you how he could do it. Grab Jiren, because you can't hit, he can't hit you. You're comparable in strength with him in this form. Grab him, double suicide, well, not really a double suicide, but double fall, get eliminated together, Frieza's still in, Universe 7 wins, awesome. But of course, that's not how Goku does things. I'm just saying, that's one way this could go down, but that's not how Goku's gonna, at least, he's not gonna try to do that. It's probably gonna be a brawl of epic proportions, and then they might both collapse together, or something like that. And then Frieza's still in, and I'm pretty sure they put Frieza in there just for that reason. Like he's just been getting curb stomped every week. We don't see him in this episode, but just by Toppo, and then in Toppo again, and then Jiren last episode, and he's just like, and then Goku and Jiren have their epic brawl, and then they both fall at the end, like exhausted and beaten and broken, and then it's like, the winner, and then everyone's sitting around like, who wins then? It's a tie! And then all of a sudden the Grand Priest is like, Universe 7 wins, Frieza's right over there. It's like, oh shit, we forgot about him! And then it's like, oh no, he gets a wish now! And, oh god, I just thought of something bad. What if after the whole thing, and if that actually does happen, if Frieza is the one that actually wins and he gets the wish, he defers it. He's like, you can have the wish, I guess. I don't care. How would you feel about that? Because I don't think I would feel good about that. No. Okay, here's what's gonna happen, alright? Frieza's gonna get the wish, everyone's gonna be like, oh no, and then there's gonna be a brief moment where you think Frieza's gonna be a good guy, Frieza's gonna be cool, he's gonna be like, you know what? Goku, you get the wish, or Vegeta, you get the wish, or he wishes for something not bad. And there's a moment where it's like, the music cues up, like the emotional, like, you think I was going to wish for world domination or anything or something, did you? Oh well, and it's like, na 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 na. Well, you're absolutely right. Dragon, grant me immortality and make me ruler of all 12 universes. And then it happens, and then end of Super. Dark cloud over the horizon with Frieza. Like he's the Joker or some shit. End of series. Next anime series, Dragon Ball F. Wrath of F. Make it happen. Why not, right? Okay. But yeah, end of this episode, Ultra Instinct Goku gets a good solid shot out on Jiren. Which, by the way, look at this. Seriously look at this expression, okay? So this got me confused because you always look at Jiren's eyes, right? And you see the gray parts, and then you see the black part, and then you see the white in the middle. I always assumed, honestly for a while, the white part in the middle was just like the light reflecting off of his pupil. But I later on I was like, oh, I guess the white part is his pupil. But no, according to this, the black part is his pupil. So Jiren just normally has giant pupils, but in this one shot with Goku, his pupils like dilated so tightly they like compressed inside of themselves. That's just weird, but okay. And then the last scene of the episode is the epic stare down between Ultra Instinct Goku and Jiren. The remaining time is 2 minutes. And at the end of the preview, I didn't get a screen cap of that one, but new Goku form, which is most likely just going to be, well, I'm in Ultra Instinct, I guess I'll try going Super Saiyan, and it's Silver Saiyan, Super Saiyan Silver, whatever you want to call it. It's silver hair. There you go. That's what you got. Yeah, I don't need to throw up a picture. You're imagining it. You've probably already seen it anyway. Which is really funny because the original Super Saiyan, I mean, it could be like blonde, yellow hair, but I've heard it be called golden hair before. I've definitely heard it be called many times before in the series, the golden-haired Saiyans or whatever. And now you're kind of moving down a notch, you're going from gold to silver. Bronze Saiyan. Vegeta's like, I will not stop until I reach Copper Saiyan. But, yeah, it's probably just going to be Ultra Instinct combined with Super Saiyan power, and there you go. Just like, oh, I have the God power-up, gotta go Super Saiyan. I have Ultra Instinct, might as well go Super Saiyan. And so that'll probably be, I would say, at the tail end of next episode. So next episode is mostly going to be Goku and Jiren fighting with Goku and Ultra Instinct, and then at the end, or near the end, he's going to go into his silver form and then get the upper hand on Jiren. And then 130 is going to be the final clash, and then the fall, and then of course that'll be 131 the wrap up with I actually think it's legitimately possible, like more than likely, that it's going to be Frieza. Because what else? Well, let me ask you this: what else is Frieza going to be good for? What else is he going to be good for if it wasn't just the scenario I just explained to you? Okay, they would have knocked him off long ago if he stopped being useful. All right, like, because there's nothing Frieza can do in this fight. He's mangled. He's broken. He can't even get close to Jiren. Maybe you might... Okay, the only way I could possibly see this happening is, like, Goku, Super Saiyan Silver, Ultra Instinct, whatever you want to call it, and Jiren, they're getting ready for their final clash. You know, they're both, you know, bodies are hurting at this point. Jiren's like, and Goku's like, and then it's just like, they you know, Kamehame, and then Jiren's like, and then right before Jiren launches his attack, Frieza steps in and then, like, you know, hits him in the back, and it, you know, Jiren, the shot misses Goku, and he's like, no, and then Goku's Kamehameha, like, no, and then knocks him off. And then that's the only other way I could see, like, why would they keep Frieza in? But I really think it's likely that it's going to be the, you know, Goku and Jiren falling, and then Frieza wins. Okay, so that's the only thing I got. Anyway, Universe 7 still wins either way, so I guess I'm cool with it. But hey, solid episode. Good job, Vegeta. You tried your damnedest. It didn't work, but you tried. Final battle, next 2 episodes, 2 minutes left, so it's probably it'll be just 1 minute left at the end of next episode. So 2 more solid fight episodes, and then the wrap up, and then that'll be it. So hey, answer me this, guys. What was your favorite moment from Dragon Ball Super? That's the question for this week. It could be anything. Just don't pick nothing from the movies. I mean, obviously they had the movies translated into the anime, but they were slightly different. So just from the anime strictly, not from the manga, but just from the anime. What was your favorite Dragon Ball Super moment? Thanks for watching, everybody. This will be Tekking101 signing out. Till next week, guys. I gotta go and buy freaking silver hair dye now. This job, man. Let me tell you. All right, later.